Alright guys, we have travelled down an hour from home. Very exciting day today. I'm about to pick up some new wheels for this car. It's something that I've been researching and looking at for a long time now, and I cannot wait to show you. Let's go do it. All right, 4 wheels in the car, wheel spacers, special valves, I'll show you those later, and wheel nuts, some good wheel nuts. So, got that and a couple of stickers, and it's now time to get those home and show you exactly what I got. I am a very excited guy right now. I've been driving around the last 5 rounds that I've done with one set of tyres, one set of wheels. If anything was to happen to my wheels or my tyres, I would be in a world of hurt. So to get a second set is a goal that I've been waiting or working towards for a while. Not only that, to get the wheels that I did, I am stoked, and I'll explain why soon when I get them home and pull them out of the box, and I'll show you shortly. Let's just say
You're done.
I'm done. The wheels that I'm running at the moment, the Koyas, are good wheels. They are strong. They are also extremely heavy. And these things are strong, but not heavy. And can't wait to tell you more. Let's get them home. I'll pull them out of the box and show you exactly what I got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this box is probably one of the most anticipated purchases I've made in quite a long time. I've been running this car behind me on the same wheels that I got when I started building the car. I've gone to 5 rounds now, and luckily I've managed to stay out of trouble, and I've been able to not have any damage to some wheels and my tyres. That being said, I'm probably not driving as hard as I possibly can because I'm probably being a little bit too cautious for a number of reasons, but we'll get into those in a second. Let's have a look at this thing. All right, so these are the wheels that I have been running on my car. These are the Koya XL wheels. Now, back when I was building this car, these were the wheels to have. Everyone in Queensland was running these wheels. It was, they're strong. The problem with them is they're quite heavy. Now, I'll probably keep these as a second set for the meantime, but the wheels I'm upgrading to, not only will they make the car look fast, they're lighter, stronger, and well, they just look sick, to be honest. So everything now leads me to the wheel that is in this box just down here. Now, I did a lot of research on wheels. There are some really good options out on the market in terms of wheels for this category. In the right size, right offset. We run a 15x7. Now, you can find those mainly in a 15x6. If you dig hard enough, you will find a 15x7. Stud patterns are 4x1 14.3, which makes things a little bit tricky. So these wheels here have been specifically designed for XLs and Pulsars. And just by saying that, some of you will be given away of exactly what these wheels are. But they were 3D CAD design, and they went through a number of iterations to actually get to this point where they were happy to be put on cars and raced. And so I decided to go from. Now, they're not as light as some wheels out there. There are some very light wheels out there. Now, some of the issues I've seen with them personally is some buckle and some bend. The issues with the coils, the inner lip can actually get a bit soft sometimes, whereas these have actually been designed with torsional strength in mind and lightness. So these things come in at 6.4, bloody hell, 6.4 kilos. But torsional strength, a thicker outer lip to help with on the bead and things like that. So a lot of thoughts gone into these things. Without further ado, I'm going to open this box and show you exactly what we got. Bit of an unboxing video. I have not looked in any of the other boxes. I drove down again to the Gold Coast to pick these up, and cool thing about these is a lot of the other XL rims come in around $300 or more, sometimes $315. I have seen them up to $325, whereas these ones were $295 each. Put that back like that. All the brake parts out of the way. All right. Packaging looks to be well in order. Oh, I can see him already. Ooh boy, look at those Zenith Racing Solutions alloy wheels, and those things are pretty. 6.4 kilos, thicker outer lip, torsionally strong. And these, when I say they're about 6.4 weight, it's a true weight. These have been measured time and time and again off the production line, and they are strong. Some of the other stuff out there you can get, look, don't get me wrong, they're a great rim, but I have seen variations in weights across a bunch of different manufacturers, whereas these are genuine 6.4 kilos, and they are sensational. Have a look at that. That is fantastic. I cannot wait to see what these things look on the car. All right, so if you can get past all the glare coming off the chrome machine bits on these wheels, these were bought from Racing Hype on the Gold Coast, run by Cam Wilson. He designed these, he got these all made, manufactured, and I must say, when I went in there, I saw Tyler Collins, and I said, how many have you been selling many of these? He goes, not as many as we thought. I said, how many have you got in stock? And they have palletfuls. So if you are in the market for a new set of wheels, give them a yell. $295 a piece plus shipping. And they are seriously like nice and easy to work with. I mean, I'm right-handed, that was my left hand. Technically it's meant to be weaker, but literally pick those up, 2 fingers, easy. So I guess the next thing is to just put them next to the car and see exactly what they may look like, because they're going to change the entire look of this entire race car. So I've got it just sitting on a piece of wood at the moment, but if you can imagine that on the car, that is going to look absolutely sensational with the green and the black, and on all 4 wheels. But that is that looks the duck's nuts. Have a look at that, rolling around. I have seen these things take an absolute beating out on track, in photos and in person, and they held up incredibly well. So super keen to do that, and by doing these wheels on this car and getting rid of these heavy wheels, it may actually save us a ton of weight. I was talking to someone who switched from these coils and put on these wheels, and I think the net gain overall was about 14 kilos saved between those and those wheels there. So I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to get out of that, but I need another set of wheels, so we went for the good ones, and we'll see what we can get out of it. But I'm stoked. They look fantastic. All right, so some of you may think that's cool. A bit of engineering's gone in and thought process has gone into these wheels, which has taken probably a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it has. But this is where the cool parts come in. Most wheels will run a standard tyre valve on them. Like my Koyas, they run a standard valve, and it can get quite long. These come with a short stumpy valve, which will sit inside the rim, and if there's any tire-to-tire contact, it's less likely to actually rip the valve out of the car or out of the wheel. Not only that, we can get some wheel nuts, but the really cool part comes in right here. To get the perfect offset with these wheels, you need to run 10mm spacers, and they've actually got custom made and machined Zenith wheel spacers, not only for XLs, but these will fit the exact stud pattern for these wheels for Pulsars as well. They run a 4x100, XLs are 4x1 14.3. They have both stud patterns on the spacers, and they will give us that extra 10mm at the front that we need to get the perfect offset for these wheels and make it go fast. Right, the other awesome design feature of these wheels is the wheel face that sits on the hub, or the wheel spacer of this car. Now, most wheels that are made for XLs or other cars have a big pocket taken out between where the studs will come through the wheel. This one, obviously, because you've got your your 4x100 spaces on there, this will actually have clamped down really well on the hub face and on that spacer, and just gives it that little bit more strength in the wheel. So we've got the smaller pockets, and you may think that's great, but I run XL wheels and they have the bolts in it. I do believe these will fit with the spacers on them. If you get the right space, 8mm spacer, you can run it and it will sit perfectly flat against there. So I know people are running these with XL brake packages with the bolts that bolt onto the brake rotor. They also run on Elantra or Lantra hub face perfectly as well. So I am currently, hint hint, changing the front brake package on this car over from an XL to an Elantra, and that'll be another video coming out shortly. But I thought, I went and picked up these wheels and I couldn't contain my excitement. I had to go and come out and make a bit of a video about these and how awesome these things look, because they are super cool. Wheel nuts, they do some, you can get wheel nuts for them with the internal hex, and then you are, I think there's 25 wheel nuts in the pack, and so we've got those. If you are looking for other parts for XLs, jump onto Racing Hype and you'll see the wheels and all the other XL parts there. And when I say other XL parts, there's a headlight and indicator package for 2 headlights, 2 indicators, I believe for $175 for the pack. I believe indicators are very cheap. I think headlights are $70, indicators maybe $40 or $40. I actually had to, before first round at Morgan Park, upgrade the front control arms because the ball joints were shot and I didn't have a ball joint tool. So I got in touch with Cam and I said, hey, have you got some in stock? He said, yep. So I bought some online. I drove down the Gold Coast, picked them up, direct bolt-on fit. There was one small modification I had to make, but that's easy as pie, no trouble at all. And got those sorted, and I think each side was 110. So the prices are extremely reasonable for what you're getting for these cars. Not to mention, for those people who live in Queensland, it's relatively close to go and get stuff. If you go to Slideways down the Gold Coast in Narang, it's just behind there, and their showroom their showroom is starting to fill up. Their website is going really well, and the storeroom full of all their parts is stocked to the brim. So if you do need parts, hit them up, racinghype.com.au, and check out the catalogue on there, and you'll find all the XL parts you need. At the moment, they have got more stock coming in, and they will be updating it very soon with all the new parts and building their showroom, so you can go in and check it all out. All right, time to put these away for the moment until I get some new rubber on them, so we can stick them on the car and see what they really look like. But these are, just getting the box around, the Zenith alloy wheels, 15x7 alloy rim, circuit star. Okay, there's all the info there. I cannot recommend these things strongly. I'm super excited to actually see what they do out on track. Again, less weight, less unsprung weight from what I've got currently, and we'll just see how these things go. But I'm keen, super excited. All right, guys, that's a little quick video, a little bit of an update on what's happening with this car. Again, there'll be another video coming out shortly that I've already started filming. I'm just waiting on some parts to come in so I can complete that. I've got a few things, I'm just waiting on a couple of little things to arrive, which hopefully will be here Monday or Tuesday, and we can get started onto upgrading the brake package on this car, and how you can do it really affordable, because it doesn't have to be expensive if you don't want it to. You can go all out and get really expensive stuff. For me, I went to the Wreckers and found mine there, and just rebuilding an old set of brakes and throw them on the car and see how they go. All right, I have to go and attend to a spider apparently on the floor, and I'll oh, it is a big one. All right, I better get going so I can take care of this. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.